What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada?
Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/listen and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/listen.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
Jeff Jarrett, great to see you.
In this business, the story behind the scenes, so much more entertaining than what you see on camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Mr. Heyman, you are a master at the little things. That's how you turn good into great.
What does it take to achieve greatness? Whatever it takes, I'm willing to do.
That's an Emmy-winning performance.
How about it?
Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
It is 12 noon. Welcome in. It's three-man front on this Reaction Monday. 1 week from today, Tampa, Florida will be the scene as the SEC Football Media Days will be the unofficial beginning of the college football season, at least in this neck of the woods, as the SEC, the media, football players, teams, coaches all get together. They're in Tampa, Florida for the first time ever, as we'll get together and we'll try to figure out if we know this conference and who the leader in the clubhouse is going to be when we stroke that pen and decide who from the media that we will say is going to be the SEC champion for 2026.
We've been talking a lot about that, whether it comes to college football predictions. Also, Major League Baseball All-Star Game tomorrow night. We got the Home Run Derby tonight, and just kind of digesting what we saw from officially the first half of the season. 205-834-9450. That's the Jocks text line. Also gets you in on the phone lines. Best way to interact with us each and every day. That gets us started with Calum. He says, my Baltimore O's are coming for a wild card spot. We got hot right before the break. O's playing really good baseball.
Yeah, they won 4 in a row, 7 of their last 10. Still got a few teams to climb over in the American League East, including Boston, New York, and Tampa. But, yeah, playing better.
On the
only 2 games back.
Potential, unlikely, highly unlikely, just hypothetical that Texas Tech were to leave the Big 12 and go to the ACC. One of our listeners says, go ahead and throw Hawaii in the ACC as well, just to add to the travel conundrum that is Hawaii.
I mean, at least if you're going to pay an arm and a leg to travel for your athletic departments, I mean, I'd go to Hawaii a couple times a year.
Going back to conference achievements, people reminding us of what Missouri has brought to the SEC. Thank you.
What'd they bring to the conference, Landrum?
I think we went all over that. It was a couple of title game appearances. We had the robotic dog on the sidelines. Remember that Eli Drinkwitz had in his little pre-walk with.
They've had some, a defensive player of the year?
Mm-hmm. Harry Truman came from the state, as did Brad Pitt. That's nothing to sneeze at.
That's, valuable contributions.
Bama hater. Man, the SEC is trying everything to be relevant in football again. Imagine if Georgia or Bama went, quote, independent. Would the SEC be as dominant as they want America to believe? Imagine Bama going independent in January and having to pay DeBoer's buyout in February after Bama goes 8-4 and misses the playoffs.
I imagine that is Bama hater's fantasy and what he dreams about at night, yeah.
This one from an Auburn fan. Please do not let Don call or text the show from true Auburn fans. Ever since he comes on with his report, says something about Alabama, karma bites us in the booty. Don is a jinx, and he brings nothing but bad luck to Auburn on the show. I added that.
Well, he's also jinxes you when it comes to trivia competitions.
What are we doing here?
Bowling. The list goes on and on.
Why is the picture of that hand on the text? Conrad, 11:21, the text. What is it? What is the picture that somebody sent us?
Oh, God.
What is that?
Oh, That's disgusting. That was from the firework thing.
I think that was meant for Pat.
Yeah,
That's something Pat can deal with.
That's way worse than I ever.
Is it ER photo?
It looks like a heart, but it's his hand. That's awful.
Yeah, you gotta see this, man. Hang on.
Oh. That, yeah. Yeah, that's.
Hang on. I'll
Did you see it, Molly? I think that's the guy that said he had the picture of the fireworks incident, right? Last week or 2 weeks ago?
That was fireworks?
I saw enough that I needed to see.
That's going to throb.
I mean, his whole hand is blown off, essentially. That's one of the nastiest things I've ever seen in my life.
At that point, you just got to cut it off.
You cut the hand off, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's...
There it is. I just saw it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Pat's like, well, whatever. I mean, it's not great. He's
so gross.
He's missing.
That's bad.
By my count, 5 fingers.
Yeah, at that point in time, you just gotta
amputate that. Yeah.
All right, scale of 1 to 10, as far as gruesome things we've seen here recently, where would that be?
Well, that's pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just making
No,
sure you're on the
that's-
path
Yeah,
scale.
no, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
Like, that's
And
worse.
And that
than,
was firework.
I believe so. I don't want to go look at the text again to see what.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
Like, that's I imagine worse than what happened to Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's really bad.
Sorry.
That's bad.
That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's why they had to get what's his name away from the fireworks. What was who was
Terry?
down there? Terry.
Terry?
Yeah. That could have been Terry.
Back it up, Terry.
Back it off, Terry.
Put a reverse.
This one reads, I was born during the heat wave of 1980. 10 pounds, 9 ounces. My mom has never
my
let me
goodness.
forget how difficult that 24 hours of labor was.
Bless your mom's heart.
Nate, the PT. Thanks,
Bless
Nate.
your mom's heart.
Goodness. This one coming in 116 in Phoenix a few years ago. Kenton, Minnesota. Woo. Collins asked the question, how about my Sox getting hot and getting back in contention for a playoff spot? Was it 9 straight road wins?
Yeah,
They've won like 9 overall, right?
They've won 3 in a row.
Talking about the White Sox?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking
talking
about the
about
Red
Red
Sox.
Oh, did you say Red Sox or White Sox?
He said my Sox. I just assumed.
No,
it
the
was-
Red Sox have won 9 in a row.
Yeah, Red Sox are playing really good. Real good ball.
And Jonathan saying when we got the phone call from our buddy Robert in Greenville, he said the Braves needed 2 starting pitchers, at least one. This one says, I'm a Braves fan. I'm cautiously optimistic. Robert, the caller, blames Alex Anthopoulos, but he can't make moves if others don't want to deal. I'd want to add another starter, but we need Acuna back and Riley to get his head out of his backside. Agree with all of that. Thanks. Bobby says, I understand what he's saying about the Braves needing to make moves, but baseball is a marathon. You're not going to hold a 10-game lead in a season. It's not realistic. We need pitching. The offense has been horrendous, but we need a couple of arms, a starter, and solid bullpen, the way we're not relying on Elder and Holmes to get started for us or starting for us. Landrum, did you watch some of the Celebrity Lake Tahoe tournament? That place is beautiful. Pat and others like Gambling Week. Who you got in the home run derby? LOL. I did not get to see that this week. I've been to Tahoe many, many times. Had family that lived out there. Went to a wedding out there, but I'm sure it was beautiful and a fun watch for those spectators, either on the lake or on the grounds. Pat, light betting week. Who you like in the derby? You going Swarber?
Oh, yeah. At home? Yeah, no doubt.
David from Coleman says, I'm still watching Norway in the Viking row. Colin's clarifying it was the Red Sox. Alan says, Was at a Reds game in Cincinnati a few weeks ago. Game time, it was 61 degrees.
Oh, my
goodness. It was
goodness.
awesome. Alan, thank you. And you guys did go to White Castle. Appreciate you listening to the show. Alan and his family. Yes, if you just asked us to check out the attack that happened this weekend, that will be featured. Animal attacking man.
Yeah, that was knowing that the person is injured but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed my butt off at the video. It was unbelievable.
As high, the height that he got.
Well, it was like a rag doll. Like
Yeah.
he just.
It was pretty high.
No, the fact that he didn't break his neck.
I'm glad he's okay.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Now that he's okay, you know, I don't feel bad about laughing at it. But yeah, that'd be scary.
So we were talking about the 106-degree temperature on this date back in 1980. We've had a couple people text in about that. I was just curious because I've never really thought about it before. The hottest temperature of a Major League Baseball game ever recorded. Just like take a guess. The number, not the day
gosh,
or who played,
It was
but just the
probably
number.
back when those guys wore like the full wool too. Ooh, the hottest we've ever gotten.
Actually, it was back in 1980.
Is this?
It was the same year.
Yeah, is this index or is this
No, this is air temperature.
air temperature?
Yeah, this is not heat index.
109 degrees.
You got it.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Go Landrum.
Arlington, Texas.
Wow.
That's not surprising.
Mm-hmm. Happened between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Could you imagine those Canadians
Toronto,
coming down? And how about this? For comparison, the hottest World Series game on record was 103 degrees back in 2017 when the Houston Astros took on the LA Dodgers in Los Angeles.
Oh, that was in L.A. Okay. Wow.
I never thought about that before since we were talking about it. 109 in Arlington. Wow. That's why they play indoors now. All the Texas ballparks.
I know it's baseball, but 109 degrees. You know what? Let's wait until the sun goes down.
Those good old double knit polyester jerseys from 1980 with no moisture wicking. Ugh.
You just go out there with an IB.
Between innings for sure.
Oh, I'd be IBing up.
Yeah.
I hate needles. I'd get an IB, 109 degrees. We continue. Reaction Monday on Three Man Front.
Well, if you're looking for a Christmas idea for your favorite soccer fan in your family, it's been announced that FIFA will sell the grass that will be used for Sunday's World Cup final at New York, New Jersey Stadium there in the Meadowlands for $450 per piece. $450 if you would like a piece of the sod there at the FIFA World Cup. FIFA's stores said that each segment of turf is 17.5 by 17.5 by 17.5.
I'll have to measure it once it arrives at my house.
But here's the interesting part. I just thought about this. It doesn't specify whether it's inches, centimeters, or millimeters.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
Oh.
I mean, I'm a good American. I go by inches.
Yeah.
But it doesn't signify.
17 and a half inches, you know, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. They will only be sending it to addresses in the United States and Europe. So if you're an Argentina fan, you're just out of luck. You're not going to get any sod.
Maybe that's because it's cold there this time of year. No, I don't.
It's interesting because, you know,
They
players...
freeze dry it? How do they do it? They're just the clippings?
No, matter of fact, I have Rose Bowl sod from the 2009 National Championship game. We did a promotion with a company that does this, and we actually gave it out on the Feinbaum show.
How do they preserve it?
Well, mine's just like in a little cube, and it's like, you know, the thick.
Yeah.
You know.
Is it still green?
Oh no, because it was painted. Because I had like one of the end zones.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you know, one end zone was burnt orange, the other end zone was Alabama. So color. So.
Well, I could see where people would want to purchase that, whether it's trash outside of MSG for the Kelsey Swift wedding or.
It appears it's going to be encased in resin to preserve the grass.
Okay.
It will be authenticated. So,
just think, sport that's on our wall, probably had a overpaid European soccer player screaming for his life because he was in agonizing pain at one point on this piece of turf.
So obviously, good old Americans, we're looking to try to make a dollar off of it, right?
That's capitalism.
It says here that in Canada, in Vancouver, that they will not sell the grass for fans. There'll be no auction, no souvenir slices sold, not even for charity, as the corporation that operates BC Place, where the games were played, says we're investing in sustainable composting and a recycling process.
Oh my gosh.
Allowing 99% of the organic material from the hybrid grass pitch to be returned.
So you're going to turn
soil.
So you're going to turn this to compost and give it back to the earth.
Yes.
You bunch of nanny fruity. It's turf from your freaking soccer field. You pansy. God. Sorry, that was a lot. I apologize.
To who? To our Canadian audience?
No. I don't know. I'm just looking at I'm picturing some guy with glasses and a turtleneck on. I don't know that made this decision. Give your people some grass.
No, it was a dickie. It was not a.
No, why? I just got really fired up over the Canadians again.
We're investing in a sustainable composting and recycling process, allowing 99% of the organic material from the hybrid grass pitch to be returned to BC soil.
Okay. Yay. It's great. Oh, man.
You want to do some ponders?
You know what? Now I do. I need to be in a better.
This is going to put you in a good mood.
I need to be in a better mood.
Yeah.
We get questions from Pat. We try to answer those questions. This is Pat Ponders.
I want to know what you're thinking.
Why did that get me so worked up?
Tell me what's on
I didn't feel like you got worked up.
I do love my grass.
Ponders.
I didn't think you got fired up, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm glad you said it. Question number 1. Bryce Harper has a fun idea for the home run derby. When the gold balls are brought into play, he says, let the hitters swing aluminum bats.
Let's kill someone. Yes.
That would be a show, and you might see balls leave Citizens Bank Park. That's what Bryce said. So the question is, should the home run derby use aluminum bats for the entire competition?
Lord, no.
Well, they're behind a net.
I'm not thinking about the guy. Well, yeah, it's the guy pitching. I'm thinking about the fans. Have you seen the exit velos off the wooden bats?
Yeah, about the time they get out there.
You get a fan, catch one off the noggin at 160 miles an hour.
Not to mention the 10-year-old kids that are littered in the outfield.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was a line drive.
Well, that one came on you quick.
Yeah.
Johnny's going to being airlifted now. Aluminum bats, I think that's a terrible idea, Bryce. But if we're getting a lot of this stuff I have across my feed on these wiffle ball challenges, like the wiffle ball competitions where they throw it. Make those guys try to hit some wiffle balls, and let's have a scaled in.
With all the crazy movement and stuff that people can do with the
yeah. Aluminum bats would be entertaining until somebody got killed.
And that's why you can't do it for the whole event, but I do like the idea for the golden ball, like just one, you can hit maybe 1 or 2 home runs with it, because you would see, I think a lot of people probably seen that video of Bryce Harper when he was a kid with an aluminum bat hitting it to the top of Tropicana. Like, I'd be all for that for one, but yeah, somebody get hurt. It would be really fun though.
Yeah, just one, but somebody would die.
Could we get? I would like to get, if we did something like that, I'd like to bring maybe 2 guys that you select from the college level that just got drafted. Like back in the day, Eddie Furness going and competing in an all-star game.
So I'm curious. I'm not being a smartass to y'all, but you're saying that somebody's going to get killed. Well, they play college baseball.
Yes.
with aluminum bats.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not worried about that?
Well, yeah.
Nah.
I mean, y'all are more worried about like a home run derby, like somebody 395 feet
The
away.
only person
from
I'm worried about is the little kids in the outfield.
What
if
I'm
you're in the
thinking
stands,
about
you're
is
fine.
how many balls are going to be guaranteed to going out into the spectators as opposed to a college game. But yeah, it's dangerous at the college game too.
Yeah, I mean, guys standing 60 feet 6 inches away from someone in a batter's box.
Oh, if we want to go dangerous, play the hot corner and fast pitch softball. Give me 2 masks.
Like I said, I just find it interesting. Y'all were worried about people's health.
Well, I'm still worried about people.
I'm worried about the kids in the outfield. Everyone else is fine. You know what you're signing up for. But then just take the kids out of the outfield. We're good.
Question number 2. Speaking of home runs, reaching 500 career home runs is one of baseball's most exclusive milestones. Of the eligible players who reached 500 home runs and were not linked to the steroid era, only 2 have not been inducted into the Hall of Fame. So it got me thinking, among the active players, Giancarlo Stanton, he is 44 homers away from 500. Mike Trout needs 78. And Aaron Judge is 115 short. How many of those 3, Stanton, Trout, Judge, do you think will hit 500 home runs at least? Stanton needs 44, Trout 78, Judge 115.
Man, I'd really like to think that Stanton would get it, but his body's just failed him for so long now. I think Trout and Aaron Judge will definitely get it. No doubt about it. But
so the one the closest you don't feel like will be healthy enough to do
I don't trust he's going to get 44. No. I've seen that for years now on my team, and it's sad because when he's played and been healthy, he's still been pretty good, but he just can't.
As far as likelihood, I go Judge, then I would go whoever's next, and then Stanton. Yeah, I agree
Trout,
with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Judge and Trout will definitely get it.
Yeah.
Because even Trout, his batting average isn't what it used to be, but he still mashes when he's healthy.
Did he get hurt again?
Who?
Is Trout hurt again?
No, Trout's back.
He just came
He's
back.
back,
from
yeah.
injury.
He came back off the DL, and he hit
Yeah,
a home
monster
run.
home run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Judge first.
What was his injury? Hamstring?
I can't remember.
Oblique?
He's messed everything up.
It's like everybody, it's a hamstring and an oblique.
That's Stanton. Every time he runs the bases. Hamstring.
All right, next question. If you had to pick one SEC football moment to put on a billboard campaign in Columbus, Ohio, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Bloomington, Indiana, what would be the iconic play, player, or coach to taunt the Big Ten fans?
Wait, can it be a different one on all the billboards, or is it one play?
Just one play. Like I said, it could be a play, could be a player, could be a coach. The idea is to taunt the Big Ten fans. They'll be in Columbus, Ann Arbor, and Bloomington.
First thing that came to mind is the see, it would really only bother the people in Ohio State, was the missed field goal against Georgia a couple years ago in the playoff game. That was the first one that came to my mind.
People in Ann Arbor would love it.
Yeah, I know. See, that's why I'm like, that wouldn't work so good.
See, the first one that came to mind is the kick six. That's just because it's an iconic moment in, I mean, unless you're an Alabama fan, but.
Yeah, you're taunting Alabama. You're not taunting the Big Ten.
I'm not familiar with that play.
Never happened. AI.
Yes, that's just hard for all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
See, because like the one I said would be for Ohio State, then I would do the Jadeveon Clowney one in Ann Arbor, and then I would do a Photoshop picture of Kalen DeBoer and Michael Penix embracing in Bloomington, Indiana, in Washington gear, or something when they're in the national championship. I don't know.
I would just take people like Nick Saban, maybe folks who kind of cut their teeth, and I know that he had another stop before that, in the Big Ten that worked once in the Big Ten, were a part of the Big Ten, that ultimately found their success in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Might be like they're made here.
Mm-hmm.
But if there was one, if it could be a play or a coach,
Maybe the picture of Joe Burrow smoking the cigar after the national championship.
Do I still
It's
throw like
you
a girl?
You left Big Ten country and became an SEC legend, something like that.
That's good, yeah.
I could have gone a lot darker and a lot more to the heart, but I didn't do it. So there's other options that are out there.
Is there one that stuck out to you, Pat, like that you immediately?
I would just be simply hashtag it just means more. That's what I do. Simple, to the point. Or you could have, like Landrum was going down the road, you could have a collage of Urban Meyer wearing Florida gear, Saban, some of the most iconic coaches.
Yep.
When the SEC was winning and playing for SEC championships.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
It's a pondering one.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'll tell you guys in the break where we could have gone.
All right, here is the final question of the day. It comes courtesy of BB. BB writes, this is not a Pat question. Recently, a wacky strongman achieved an ultimate feat to advocate for prostate cancer awareness. He hauled a 2-ton French police car 131 feet along a residential street using his blank after being set ablaze. The martial arts expert previously pulled a car using his other male attributes while his head was on fire. So he combined the two stunts to raise awareness for men's health issues. Now that the men in the listening audience are all squirming in their seats, I offer this story as a public service announcement to take your health seriously. You're welcome, and please feel free to comment.
Wait, so what was the question?
Yeah.
There's no question. She would like for you to comment on this individual who hauled a 2-ton French police car 131 feet along a residential street using his
thingy.
So the car was ablaze or his Johnson was ablaze?
Trailer hitch.
His head was on fire.
Oh.
And he did this to raise awareness to men's health? What?
Correct.
Okay. Just make sure I had it right.
No.
Okay.
Recently, a wacky strongman achieved an ultimate feat to advocate for prostate cancer awareness. He hauled a 2-ton French police car 131 feet along a residential street using his, as Molly said, thingy. After being set ablaze. The martial arts expert previously pulled a car using his other male attributes. So it's the boys.
Dingy for this one, boys for the other, Conrad.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Landrum will draw you a picture during the break since you're having a problem comprehending how this would look.
Are we going to get the puppets
Well, you can't
out? What are we doing?
You can't pull a. How do you pull a car like that?
Some of them are built differently, Conrad.
That also leads me to another question that I'm not going to say on the air, but like, surely you've got to,
Got a what? You got a what? Rosin? What are you talking about? Are you rosining up before?
I'm not going there. I can't do it. I'm not going there.
How would you do it?
I'm just saying, I would think you'd have to be in a pretty good mood to pull something with it, but like, I don't know.
Oh,
seems like it seems like it'd be easier that way. I don't know. I've never tried it.
You're saying you don't need that much slack in the rope.
No, probably not. That's messed up, man. I don't know. Good for him, I guess.
Oh, meanwhile, you're telling us stories about somebody cutting their stuff off and setting it on fire.
That was messed up too.
That was not to raise awareness. Well,
No.
it was.
For mental health awareness. That was
It
different.
was if you have a mentally ill person in your family, get them help immediately.
Yeah, so when you see BB at Social Taco, you can ask her where she saw that story. You're gonna have to like get a dry erase and show him.
I'll do it.
Yeah, he's having a problem comprehending that.
I just don't see the vehicle moving very far. That's all. Just being honest.
With the boys or the thingy, as Molly put it.
I think you'd have a better chance with the thingy than the boys, but
How'd you get that car down here? I just used my thingy.
whatever.
Hang on, I'm drawing the police car now.
Thanks, BB. Oh, you started with the police car? Okay.
Have you drawn the thingy yet?
How long was the rope?
It does not give me any length or girth details on the rope.
Do you think he was facing forward or he was walking backwards?
He's definitely walking backwards.
Yeah.
Or maybe side to side.
Or is it going through the... I just need to draw the picture. Help me to draw the picture.
Use your imagination.
Help me to draw the picture for
It's
you.
going through his legs
That's where we are right now.
You got a car and a rope. We're kind of missing a key part of the picture.
Missing the subject.
All right, thanks, BB.
That wasn't even a question. It was just a, hey, how messed up is this?
This is the more you know. It's Saturday morning on NBC back in the 80s.
Yeah, you're going to teach a physics lesson to young Conrad, how he needs to pull that off when he gets home and he has a flat tire and he needs to move the car.
I'm just worried about drawing a thingy at work. All right.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, probably not.
Molly's Movie Minute's
Charades.
next.
12:39, Molly's Movie Minute in just a second. It won't be 1 minute. It's actually 15 minutes. But Mandu in downtown Homewood, electrical muscle stimulation fitness, it's all FDA approved, but a 15-minute workout at Mandu is the equivalent to 6 hours in a gym. You'll get results. I've gotten results. So many other Jocks listeners have as well. Your first visit is free. It's located conveniently in downtown Homewood. It's Mandu. That's 2 U's in Mandu. MANDUU.com. Paul is the owner. He's got a great training staff, and they will tailor-make a program just for you. Once again, Mandu, MANDUU.com. Always tell Paul and the gang that Landrum from Jocks sent you. Molly reviews movies throughout the spring and the summer. This is the final Molly's Movie Minute.
It's time for Molly's Movie Minute. Cinematic insights with expert critiques and analysis. And now, let's journey through the world of film with Molly Robinson.
Did you know I was struck by lightning 7 times in my life?
You were?
Mm-hmm. It's a quote from a movie. It's this one old guy, and he's like, did you know I was struck by lightning 7 times? And each time he talks to Benjamin, he's like, yeah, one time I was just driving my car. Next time I was walking the dog. It like shows a clip of him being struck. It's like a running joke.
Do you know anybody who's ever been struck by lightning?
Actually, yes, I do.
I do too.
One of my friends, her aunt was struck.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. She was outside, like in the backyard, and was popped.
I got a superintendent, now retired, that Pat got a chance to meet. He was struck as well.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He's more than okay.
Well, anyway, the movie this week was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Have you guys ever seen it?
Yes.
I really liked it. See, like, this is more of a Molly movie.
Yeah, it felt
It's
like more of a Molly
romantic. It's a little bit of like kind of like a fantasy because he ages in reverse. Basically, earmuffs if you don't like spoilers. But the whole premise of the movie is that it's about this guy named Benjamin Button, and he ages in reverse. So when he was born, it was like he was an old man. Like the doctor said, like he's got early signs of cataracts and arthritis, and he's a newborn. And then he turns into a little old man as like a 3-year-old through 12. And then
Sweet little old man.
Sweet little old man, yeah. And he ages in reverse, and he dies as an infant, essentially. It was a really good movie, though. You know, he meets the love of his life, and then they meet in the middle, sort of, but then they have to go off on their separate ways, and they have a kid together and all this stuff.
See what happens there. And we gotta have this conversation. Where's the cutoff point with you and the love of your life?
Yeah.
Your wife. At what point are we cutting it off if I'm
You're
aging in reverse?
And I get why he had to leave. And obviously they were both upset. But I mean, when he comes back after 10 so years, I think his daughter is 12 when he comes back and he's clearly like an 18-year-old. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And in that moment, Daisy, the wife, she's like, yeah, it's probably a good thing you left because I couldn't have taken care of both of you. But then her new husband, he eventually passes away and she becomes a widow. Obviously, the daughter moves off and she moves into the retirement home that he was born into, that he was left on the doorstep. And they bring him back because I guess Child Protective Services finds him in a building when he's like 13. And you can tell he's like a physical 13-year-old. Like he's got like the acne and stuff, but because he looks like he's 13, but he has like the mind and everything else of an older man, like he has dementia and like he doesn't really remember anything. He barely remembers himself. And it's really sad. Like the ending is so sad. And she basically takes care of him up until he quite literally dies in her arms as a baby. But it was a long movie, but it flew by because it literally goes through his entire life. So I guess it needed to be a longer movie. It reminded me a little bit of The Notebook. Not in the sense that like the love story was the exact same, but the fact that like obviously in this movie it's the daughter, but in The Notebook it's him trying to get her memory back. Noah reading to Allie, and the daughter's reading the Notebook to Daisy. So that just kind of was a parallel to me. But I really liked it. It was sweet. It was so sad, but it was really sweet.
A great premise for a movie.
And then he meets his dad, and his dad like knows who he is the entire time. Like he recognizes the fact, like even when he is an old man, as like a teenager, he's like, oh, that's my son. You know, it was really sad, but I really I would watch it again. Like I kind of like, you know.
You ever seen a kid that looked like a little old man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe like for like the 100th day of school, but not actually.
No.
You know, like some schools, like when it's day 100, they'll dress up as old people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about just looks like an little old man.
It's also like that. Oh man, what's his name? He's like the 45-year-old comedian, but he looks like he's like 15.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
What
is
what's
his name? Starts with it's like Andy or Anthony something, isn't it?
I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I can't think of his name.
Or like
but,
Hasbulla.
Oh yeah, how old is he?
It's like 30 years old.
Oh.
You know the little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. It was so sad though.
So out of 5.
I give it a 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
But this is my kind of movie though.
Yeah.
I like these. Like this is a Molly movie. I wrote that in my review. Like yes, like this was a great movie to end with because this is a Molly movie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Thank you.
I do know what you mean.
And I like Brad Pitt, so.
We got a lot of, there's a lot of follow-up questions, too, about Benjamin Button.
Let me guess BB's story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ended on a heater, though. I feel like you
did.
Yeah,
got a lot of great
the
movies
last
at the end.
few weeks, I mean, we had to do Cry Wilderness, and that was just terrible. But from Inception to Interstellar to The Departed to the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, like boom, 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 boom. Perfect. It was great. This is the best like 4-week run ending that we've had of a Movie Minute series. Because the year I had to watch Cocaine Bear, that was just abysmal. That was awful. Never again.
You're going to love when we start the series to kick off next year.
Oh, no.
You ever seen Lonesome Dove?
No.
You'll love it. Have Gun Will Travel.
Lonesome Dove. Oh, is it a Western?
4.5 out of 5 on Benjamin Button for Molly.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Good job reviewing this year.
I love a love story, though. Ugh. It's, it's sweet.
Very nice. DraftKings is live in all 50 states. Yes, that means you, Alabama. The Cup is down to its final matches. 1 trophy, 1 champion. DraftKings has you covered every single one. The DraftKings app is now live in Alabama, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or that late match at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment. All in one app right here in Alabama. The world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers, you can sign up with code JOX945, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code JOX945. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms DKNG.co/predictions promo.
We are 13 minutes away from the most anticipated curiosity crate of the season. Your text will do them next. The Monday edition of 3-Man Front. 12:51. Conrad's trying to play it cool, but he's asking a lot of questions in the break. Conrad's Curiosity Crate coming up the 1 o'clock hour. A lot of questions about Molly's Movie Minute. Pat ponders and other things. The text line is open, 205-834-9450.
Yeah, and as he's asking a lot of questions, if you're a homeowner like myself and you got a dangerous tree that's leaning over your house or maybe branches blocking your view, call Golston Tree Service, 205-337-4443. Golston's licensed pros. They'll handle everything for you. They're fast, safe, and affordable. They also offer the 24-hour emergency tree service. So when it comes to your trees, don't risk it. Call Golston Tree Service, 205-337-4443. They have done numerous jobs at my house. So many of you have taken advantage of Golston and their outstanding tree service, 205-337-4443.
Text line is open. As I mentioned, we take you there now. Gavin has fired in and says, Landrum, don't let the Canadians get under your skin. We own their sport now. Yes, we do. Thank you, Gavin. Needed that. Let's see. Chris from Columbiana, back to the quick sale of the sod. He says, according to my calculations, FIFA could sell the sod on the field for approximately $136 million.
And that's based on the 17 by 17 and a half by 17 and a half?
Yes, that's what they could make. I'm guessing off of the Canadian or the BC field. If you're just tuning in, they have chosen to tear up the field and return it to the earth.
Yeah, the company that decided that they're just going to return it to BC Soil, they said, we explored the possibility of a donation. The transportation requirements, the long-term maintenance needed to prove too complex and costly for the community organization to take on. This approach ensures the material is reused responsibly and supports a sustainable window.
Okay. Yeah. Back to if the SEC were to put a billboard in Big Ten country to taunt the likes of Ohio State, Michigan, others. The SEC logo, and it just means more. Simple, says our listener. Cigar Cowboy, a photo of the police macing Michigan on the field after the flag plant skirmish. Lane Kiffin at the airport when he was at USC, LOL. Darren from Tennessee. I'd taunt the Big Ten with Nick Saban holding all 6 of his national championship trophies. Caption, where legends are made. That's a good one. Posey reminds us the SEC, it's all about length and girth. Tommy's asking how, from BB's question, did he hook the car up? That takes a big knot.
Yeah.
Pete Solari asking Conrad, did he get male enhancement from the effort?
There's a lot of questions that go into that whole thing. I just don't know how it's physically possible. And Landrum's illustration, I mean, it kind of helped, but
glad I was able to help you
didn't totally paint the picture for me.
Going back to Benjamin Button, so he was born old, but infant sized. As you shrink back to infant size, you reach the end of life.
I mean, yeah, you typically shrink a little bit as you get older, yeah.
Lonesome Dove equals the greatest Western ever told. Andy
Milonakis.
There it is.
That's the
comedian that looks old or looks young, but he's old.
Yes.
And someone letting Golden Nomer know that they're sorry about Conor McGregor and that everything's going to be okay. I felt like we're painting with a broad brush there.
Yeah, except his knee.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
I will always have a complicated relationship with this game, but people evolve. So do sports. Do not make me regret this. Do not make me devolve back to that guy that so many clones wish that I still was. And do not embarrass the entire country. Now, I can go back. I can get there fast. Lose tonight, and you got a real problem. Do not blow it.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
You've been warned.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform. Scrolling with Haley. Join Haley Caronia as she scrolls through the biggest headlines.
If you haven't watched this show before, we do blind reactions. I have not seen these videos, so I am seeing them for the first time with all of you. We're going to implement the tinfoil hat time segments and all the stuff you know and love. And I'm going to finish the show and answer some of your questions. Someone asked me what made you get into podcasting, and I was producing podcasts for other people. And I was like, I could do this for myself, and here I am.
Scrolling with Haley. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.